Hello, thank you for letting me be with you today, guide you with some messages, be a messenger on your journey. Please like, share, subscribe, comment to tune in with your energy and to spread the message to more of the collective. Also, turn on the bell icon so you are notified when I make posts, like random posts like this. This is going to be explaining your dreams, getting an explanation in depth to your subconscious, I'll say, because dreams are your subconscious. So it's a 7-card spread. Energy is very fluid. So this could be something you're feeling, you're thinking, subconsciously, that is coming up in very vivid or strange dreams. Please go follow my Instagram at public vlog, PUBICVLOGG, and or email, or you can DM there, email at trippysunflower12@gmail.com for personal readings and to stay in contact with what's going on. Also, everyone's talking about December 21st, so I did want to talk about that. That is when Jupiter and Saturn collide in the age of Aquarian. So it's just about expressing yourself. So maybe these vivid dreams have been coming. It's expressing yourself, the rebelling against conformity and new beginnings, and it definitely could have an effect on these dreams. Very vivid, reoccurring, whatever, just out of the ordinary dreams. So for some of you, this message is to subconsciously work, or see your subconscious work on, you know, dealing with it in the waking life. Okay. So what is happening in your life? What is happening going on in the waking life? What is happening in your life that is working on your subconscious to have these dreams? What is going on in your waking life? What is happening in your life that is associated with this dream, these dreams, whoever I'm talking to, speaking with? What was happening in the dream, so to say? Feelings, day-to-day feelings you are going through, dealing with, thinking about, day-to-day feelings in your waking life. Just how have you been feeling? Feeling the waking life. Emotions and dream. What are the emotions in the dream? Emotions in the dream. emotions in the dream. Emotions in the dream. Emotions in the dream. What is the lesson to be learned from this dream? What are the lessons to be learned? What prevents you from addressing the situation in your waking life? What prevents you from addressing this in your waking life? Okay, so these are just going to be some clarifying cards, the extra cards that came out. I'm only going to take what's on the bottom first. Okay, actually I'm going to take this one. Okay. Okay, so in your life, I feel there is some false celebration, like fake happy, people crowded around you, fake love, support but distant, having to pretend everything's okay all the time, even though to a lot of people it looks like you're celebrating, you're in celebration. In the dream, you felt very trapped, or like caged in. There was like no foundation, no like there was a structure set up, but there was like no structure to this really. It was very topsy-turvy, but you felt trapped, like you couldn't get out, like you were stuck in this dream or in this place. Day-to-day feelings. You look very secure, very together, but your childhood innocence is very much there, and it's damaged and weakened, and it's like coming out in these character defects like neediness, attention, needing attention, feeling not understood, I want to say, like no one gets you. Trying to trust people, like you give people the benefit of the doubt, but you always have your guard up. But emotionally, you're very innocent, very childlike essence, but with a lot going on, a lot on your shoulders. So you put on this face like it's fine, it's cool. Or that's how people, I feel like the face isn't that believable, and people just assume this, that you're just, they have this assumption about you that everything in your life is just perfect. You're celebrating, you're happy, you're everything you want, you have. Nothing's too much. Everything's just, and then you're also very just like together. But from that part so far, and subconsciously, the dream of feeling trapped in this like matrix, so to say, in the real life, is that you don't feel you can ever be yourself. Emotions in the dream: sadness, loss, yeah, just like very confusing, very like, what in the world? This doesn't have to do with the dream, but you're thinking about a woman, a person, a female. You think about this person, and it makes your dreams very very just like deep and just so in depth and intricate. Like, it's because on the surface you're overthinking so much, I feel, and so in your head, and there's no one to go to, turn to, because everybody feels you have it together and you don't want to not be strong for people or secure for people. But you're you're feeling trapped, you're feeling in the daze, not happy, reminiscing about someone that is clearly not in your life, or yeah. And you look to this person for something. And I think messages in your dream, what you're looking for is in your dreams, something with that, some message that someone you admire or want to talk to or wants to help you not feel so trapped. There's messages in your dream, and you have to pay attention. Lesson needing to be learned from this dream is that I feel you are self-imposing this trap. You're self-imposing that you are trapped, that people have this black and white assumption of you, and you can't be anything outside of that perfect person, or the together, or have everything together, because that's not possible. And people may say that, they may come off as that's how they feel, but no, everyone knows, even if they just are idiots sometimes, and they're just like, well, you're perfect and I'm jealous or whatever. Everyone should know that people everyone goes through things, and if everything looks perfect, you still need to be checked on, you still need to be but you also need to reach out. You also need to step out of this box, out of this self-imposed trap, that if you express yourself on a more emotional level, Your heart's going to be broken, stepped on, tormented, taken advantage of. So you feel trapped in your life, juggling consistently happiness and how you really feel. So what prevents you from addressing this in your waking life is juggling so much. Like, you're doing so much, you're trying to accomplish so much, so you don't really have time to actually address your health and your mental state and your emotions, which is malarkey. Yeah, if you put your health and your mental stability last because you're trying to live this physical life, it's just ridiculous, because we don't even take this material with us. Like, do you want to be bonded, stuck to this material world with all these possessions? Or do you want to ascend and be your spiritual divine being? Because if you're juggling between happiness and how you really feel, something like that, and two things that aren't very important, that you just can't seem to get out of this cycle. But if it's not important to you, why are you not being your authentic self? Why are you not evolving almost? It's like you like being stuck in this cycle of mundane comfortability. I don't know, it's silly. I just get this vibe of not really having to do something, but you're doing it. And it's like you complain about it, like, oh, I had to pick up all the litter every time I've seen it. Like, no one asked you to do that. You're doing that because you want to do it, and then it's like it's not even that important to you. But if it doesn't get done, or you don't stay stuck doing it, then things are going to be out of balance because it's not comfortable and it's not something easily done. It's like working on a assembly line. Like, it's comfortable, it's easy, it's consistent. And if you don't have that assembly line, it's like you feel like your brain won't be able to process that. So yeah, you're feeling trapped. You're feeling guarded. Let's see. So back to this, what's happening in your life. You're feeling like there's not a lot of gratitude, because if there's people around you, you're celebrating, you have things that other people don't have. It's like, yeah, things might not be perfect in your eyes and what you want and what you have, but you have things and you need to be grateful. Also, yeah, so you're very much so blinding yourself by illusion that nothing is happy, nothing is going to be better, and that you're stuck. You're just stuck. I don't know, you're just putting yourself in this stuckness. And then all along, while everything thinks you're living so fine and perfectly, and you're okay. So that is a lot. That's a lot to be going through. So you're trapped in this dream. I want to say actually trapped, like cage, bars, like your body can't move. I feel a little bit, it gives you a little peace, that you were at peace in this dream. And then as soon as you find your peace, it's like everything turns upside down and you're stuck. You can't get out of it. You can't find how to get to another point in the dream. Yeah, so you did feel peace in one moment. So like in the waking life, I'm feeling that it's something that you have to deal with emotions if you want to get out of this stuck feeling. You want to get out of this subconscious dream. I feel like for some, if you catch this message, whatever time you see it is the time you're supposed to see it. I feel like some of you, this is a reoccurring dream. And some of you, it's just a very vivid, like lucid, or not really lucid, but very vivid, confusing, world flips upside down, and you like literally, your feeling is fear, and you don't know how to get out of this place. Like you had fun there, but now you want to get somewhere else. Like you're ready to wake up or something. Because you're blinding yourself with the illusion. The reality hurts to see. It's that word, everyone, is scary. It's scary. Okay. Yeah, you are definitely wearing a mask. You have these possessions, this gain, this physical abundance that you are financially, stably okay. And then logically, you come off very together, very thought out, very processed. But on the surface, it's you are not emotionally balanced, or you come off as emotionally balanced. You come off as very emotionally together, and you come off as these things. So these are all the kings. These are kings, but two in reverse. We're missing one. So you're not making a lot of action yourself. That's why you're feeling stuck. Two, the mask doesn't help. That logically you speak with like everything's fine, and you have things and you walk around like everything's fine. People aren't mind readers. They're not gonna know that you need to talk, you need a hug, or whatever it may be. Not like a hug, but like, you know, like emotional support. Yeah. Emotions in the dream. So I was saying like sad, thinking about some woman. Yeah, this woman is your star, literally. Like this person it glows to you. Their beauty is glowing. Their essence is like soft, but like huge. Like their energy, their presence is huge, but their essence is soft. They are the most beautiful person you've ever seen. For some of you, maybe you are this star to someone. But whatever it is, you can't stop thinking, dreaming about this person, or having these very wild dreams where it wants you to get this lesson of you are not stuck. You are not you are not stuck. And the lesson that needs to be learned is that it's all self-imposed. So star you're looking towards, you could easily have if you go after it. The lesson you need to learn is go after what you want. Like, you see these two? They're both about travel. And that's the lesson that needs to be learned. So that's like traveling, it doesn't have to just be physical. Traveling means like emotional growth, mental growth, like spiritual growth, coming a long way, coming a distance, and behavior. Like, there's so much things to travel, so much things to being headed somewhere, you know. What prevents you from dealing with this in the waking life? You being in your head too much about it. Juggling who you have to portray and who you are. Okay, thank you. Love and light. Namaste.